And we are live. Oh my God, you guys. Radio Valencia, thank you so much. This is the first installment of one of the shittiest podcasts known to man. This is On the Fence with Amir and Luis. Oh my God.
I thought it was On the Fence about Amir and Luis.
This name has had so many, this podcast has so many names. Faco thought it was Conflicted. When I just told him, hey, we're conflicted about the podcast, and then he just thought, oh, that's a good-ass name, Conflicted.
He didn't understand. He might have been under the influence of some substances. I'm not exactly clear. I'm not going to put his name or news out there, his business out there.
Well, big shout out to Faco for helping us get this all set. Big thank you to Radio Valencia again. Yeah, I'm your host, Luis Perez. With me is my co-host who hates San Francisco. You want to introduce yourself?
Yes. As the number one hater of San Francisco, hey, how you doing? My name is Amir Aguilar.
All right, this podcast is off to a splendid start.
All right.
That's
about as much as I prepared. What else? How much more time do we have to fill?
How much, Mike? 2 hours, Amir. We're going to call this show Dead Air in the Morning. All right.
There you go.
All right,
we're off to a start. How you do? Oh, yeah, you're going to put it out there that I hate San Francisco?
You hate San Francisco,
I do. No, do you want to know, do you want to tell the people why I dislike San Francisco so much? Maybe we had a little display of what I dislike about San Francisco.
Amir's least favorite politician is Harvey Milk. That's why he's not a fan of the gay community at all.
I am just lactose intolerant. That has nothing to do with my LGBT. I don't have a problem with the LGBT. They have a problem with me. I'd say, like, fucking let these gay dudes do whatever butt stuff they want. They don't like it when I put it that way, but they know what I mean. They know.
I don't think we've even introduced like what we are, like, or what we do. Do you realize that?
Listen. I am a pro LGBT. I want to say, what is it? What's the word when you're not a helper? You're a fucking. I'm an ally, but also I'm not a good one. But yes, let's start off with what are we? We're
comedians in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Yes, we are.
Oh my God, we're in the fucking DMZ of progressiveness right now. Do you realize that?
Oh yes, no. According to what you hear on the mainstream, yes, this is PC culture's number one. This is where you can't say anything bad about anyone anywhere.
The Bay Area is just one-man shows. Do you know that was actually a thing in comedy? Like, there were one-man shows all around the Bay Area.
I thought a one-man show, I thought that was like a 1980s fucking one, just a desperate person just trying to make it. There's still a thing?
Kind of. Yeah, there's still a thing. That's like Mike Birbiglia had one, but that's how Whoopi Goldberg got big. She made one like in San Francisco or whatever. White Girl Interrupted? This is the weirdest beginning to a podcast I think I've ever. Have you ever done a podcast?
I've never done a podcast. No.
I've done 3.
You've done 3. I've seen an episode of your podcast, yes.
With Mike Leavenow. Shout out to Filipino people in general. Shout out to that race. You do a big thing now. I did that one. That was, what the fuck is it called? What was the name of his podcast?
Well, this is an awesome shout out for Mike Leavenow.
Shout out to Dead Air.
Dead Air.
Big shout out. Co-hosting with us. Oh my God. All right. Oh no. This is our first show, Amir. I'm looking at our shitty prep sheet. The fact that we have a prep sheet means we're gonna fuck this up. Predictions about the future and or ourselves. I imagine we're gonna shit on this podcast in a year or so when these fucking weird vibes of having the first show in San Francisco are getting done. So
it's all right, man. We're getting our feet wet, you know.
Let's predict. The year right now is 2023. Who do you think is going to become the Republican nominee in 2024?
Republican nominee is going to be Donald Trump from prison.
It won't. It's going to be Ron DeSantis. I think it's going to be Ron DeSantis. Who do you think is going to become president in 2024?
2020. I honestly, it could be anyone. I feel like Joe Biden, like, he can't do it because he's definitely going to die soon. So whoever's vice president is really going to be the president. Like, literally, it started off as a joke. Now I'm just genuinely concerned. Like, any day now, he might not. We're just going to get the news.
Was this a hack predict the future question? Who's in? Yeah, that was, huh?
Nah, I don't think so. Well, I don't know. I am not a politician, man. I know about 4 political people.
Who do you think is going to have the next
One
big
of them
sex
is
tape?
George Washington.
You know about George Washington?
That's what politician, right?
Yeah, he's kind of, yeah.
There you go. That's one of them.
All right.
Who's gonna have a sex tape?
Who's gonna have the next big sex tape?
I think Doja Cat.
You think Doja Cat's gonna have a sex? I don't think so.
I think so, but it's gonna be the least watchable one because she's not fucking putting on the makeup and stuff. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be.
It's never a good female rapper. It's always like it's never like it's always like mid tier or whenever you find out or I don't know.
Nah, I mean, I don't think Cardi B ever had a sex tape, but she used to just be straight up a stripper. You still find her like showing her titties and doing hella shit.
I didn't realize they called them. I forgot they called them video vixens. You ever seen that?
Video vixens.
That was like hot chicks in a rap video.
Yeah.
You ever seen that clip?
Shout out Superhit. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking, there was a clip of Pusha T going against Cardi B in like an award show, and she was a video vixen on one of his videos. Isn't that fucking gay?
What do you mean, man? That's the American dream. Like I'm in one place, but I'm gonna just keep climbing until I get to where I want to be at.
That is the American dream.
I'm gonna drug every person I have to, rob every man, fucking do whatever they say. No fortune is made cleanly, isn't that?
You think that's worse than what Lizzo did?
What did Lizzo do? Did she sit on someone?
No, she went to they were like in Amsterdam or something, and she brought her backup dancers to a strip club and wanted them to eat bananas off of a stripper's pussy. By the way, very Hanoi like tactic, like very like Vietnam ping pong ball through the pussy type thing. It's like you haven't heard any of this?
I have not. Wait.
So you heard about the thing about the weight with the backup dancers?
Yes. Hold on. Where was the banana?
The banana was in their pussy.
I swear to God, I thought like was they eating it on like off the top like Japanese businessmen eating off like sushi off a naked woman.
It's more like candy panties. Is that what you're talking about, or like
no? What the fuck is candy?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about Japanese businessmen eating sushi off a naked woman.
No, that was a
you
Katy
weirdo.
Perry.
What
that was
are you
a Katy
talking
Perry
about?
video, right?
What?
No, there's like a weird side thing in like sex shops of like, oh, you could buy like edible lingerie. Isn't that like? I thought that's what you were talking about. Listen, she stuffed bananas into stripper's pussy, and the stripper.
Wait, don't say she did. I don't think Lizzo physically peeled the banana.
Dude, it's gonna be our first. We're gonna
peeled the
sued
banana,
by Lizzo.
shoved it in.
Can you believe that? It's just gonna happen like that.
Hey, it's fine. They say no publicity is bad publicity.
There you go. That's what we're gonna get.
Yes.
Oh no, fucking.
So
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think what she did is that bad.
Well,
Lizzo.
honestly, shit, that would be like put some a scoop of vanilla and some chocolate sauce. That's a sundae for you.
Yeah, probably. I'd probably. Most people, I think, would take. I don't know. It's just weird. If you go to Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
It's only known for so many things. Like one fucking Pulp Fiction line, and then fucking the red light district. That's all Amsterdam is known for.
This is to let you know how little he knows about pot. My boy Luis doesn't know anything about pot. It's Amsterdam. They have one more thing that they're very famous for.
Okay, I was going to say the other thing, but I'll correct you. But what's the thing?
It was going to be pot.
I was going to say the Anne Frank house.
All right, that's not the same. Fuck.
They smoked her out, right, Amir?
You fucking piece of shit.
We hold very certain opinions on this.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, no.
You brooding dark mother. Yes, no, but there's a few things Amsterdam is actually known for. The coffee, not the coffee. The
what?
Cannabis. I don't call it marijuana because I'm educated. I went to weed school. And red light district.
Yeah.
Anne Frank house.
Shut up.
No, shut up. No, I know what you want to say.
Are you just trying to say weed? Like, what the fuck else is Amsterdam? Amsterdam's not known for much.
Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo.
I never saw that. I only saw the first movie.
You suck. The first one sucked. The first one.
I like the first one.
The first one is. The second one is better. It's got Eddie Griffin in it. Eddie Griffin's good.
That doesn't mean anything. Fucking, Bernie Mac was in fucking Ocean's 13 or something. Look,
don't you disrespect Mr. Mac like that.
I like Bernie Mac.
Everybody
Ocean's
loves
13
Bernie
was
Mac.
pretty bad.
Fucking.
What?
I don't know. What were you saying? I forget. See,
this podcast is gonna be followed by like just a fist fight over Ocean's 13. That's gonna happen.
Which one's Ocean's 13? Is that the one with all females?
I can't even. No, that's Ocean's 8. That's one with Sandra Bullock. There was a stupid twist in that movie. Do you remember that in Ocean's 8? Is that like it's George Clooney's sister or wife or ex-wife, and that's why she's in the movie?
No, I did not know that. That's...
The fact that I know this shit is crazy. It's like, I know everything about Ghostbusters 2016. Do you remember that?
The all-women cast.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they had an ending in that movie where it was like Zool's back, and the movie just gets canceled. I don't know. It's fucking...
Oh, it's like the My Name is Earl ending.
Oh my god.
Leaves out a cliffhanger like, well, I thought there would be more to
Dude,
this.
I checked out of that show so fucking fast. I had one season of a full coma. Do you remember that?
About full coma?
Like, that show, I think, seasons 1 and 2 were like Freak of the Week, and it was good. I really think that, like, the show itself, I can't watch it like Supernatural. You ever try watching a show where it's like Grey's Anatomy, where it's like the same shit every... My Name is Earl was one of the few shows where I could watch it and enjoy it. Then the third season, he gets a coma. You don't remember that? The Coma Dream season or whatever?
I remember that.
It was just stupid. And it's like, see, yeah, what's weird about that show is, like, they canceled it hella early. So that finale you're talking about, it was rushed, like, to shit. That's why it ended kind of shitty. Because they were just going to continue doing it, I think.
Supposedly they had the deal. Everything was supposed to go forward, but they just never... Something happened, it just never happened. Which is bullshit, because... They also had another show, Raising Hope. Did you ever watch Raising Hope?
I've heard of that. Wait, why do I know that show? That was the one about like the single dad or some shit?
Yeah, the single dad whose baby is his and a woman who committed murder, if I'm not mistaken.
What the fuck are you talking? Wait, this happens in the show?
This is first episode. He just like hot chick wants to bone, comes back pregnant.
She kills someone?
Not in the show. You don't just watch a bloody stabbing in the show.
But she murders someone in the show.
So CBS Thursdays and shit.
So she's like out of the picture and he's raising her. I always thought the show was like a frat boy, let's raise a kid. Like 3 Men and a Baby. Remember that movie?
No.
God damn it. God damn it, Amir.
3 Men and a Baby. How can we just, for the audience, how old are you, Luis Perez?
I'm 24 years young, Amir. That's
24
what I like
years
to
young.
say.
And just for the record, how old is that movie you just referenced?
It's like in the 80s. I saw when I was a kid. I saw a lot of old movies when I was a kid. I saw My Dad Loves Crocodile Dundee. So I've seen that movie a billion times. I hate it.
Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
Was that your dad's like masculine hero? Like that's a man.
Probably. I think he probably related to it just because he's from Mexico, so he has like no fucking connection to America. So he's like an Australian guy in New York looking at a TV. You ever seen that fucking movie?
No, I've not.
It's the shit. It's a good movie. You know why? Because in today's day and age, you know, this is what's wrong with society. Crocodile Dundee, if it was made in 2023, you ready for this take? The first half would be its own movie where he's in Australia. Then they make it a sequel. They make it a fucking cinematic movie universe. They make Crocodile Dundee 4 the fucking end game, and it'd be some shit. In the first fucking Crocodile Dundee, it's him in it's him in Australia. Then in the second half, they bring him to New York, which is the funniest part, and that's where you get all the good fucking scenes. It's a great movie.
See, I have to watch.
I went from saying it's a horrible movie to now saying it's a good movie.
I know you.
Can you believe that?
Flip flopper.
Exactly. You know what? That reminds me. I'm easily gullible, everyone. A good thing about me and Amir is that we're good friends, apparently, and Amir has ops going against him.
I have ops.
I was at my job. OPPs. Here's a story. I was at my job, scrubbing what I need to scrub. You know, working a blue collar job, working 9 to 5, and I irresponsibly look on my phone. I see a DM from Amir saying, "I need a prescription. I need $200 stat." And I'm like, this is my friend Amir. I trust him. I'm going to Zelle his number with $200.
Very much appreciated.
And it turns out I was a fucking idiot that fell for a scam where someone acted like Amir. And then I just give the real Amir $200 for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gave him back $180.
You know what? There should be a 20. There should be for anything, like, you ever seen like scam recoveries or whatever, where it's like the government does, like the Bernie Madoff thing? Do you know that?
Yeah.
There's like a whole fund. There should be a tax of like, you fell for this. You do deserve a little bit of a slap on the wrist for like what you did.
Do you know how many old people would be homeless because of that? Just even if you made it $15, $15 every time you get scammed, fucking drones are homeless.
But they're rich anyways. They have all these fucking funds in those 401k. They deserve it, right?
They deserve to be taken for all.
Look, if this show has one stance, it's that in 2020, those nursing homes were free real. No.
Listen, they were racist a long time ago, but things are different now.
No, we're not bringing up good points about these people, Amir. Come on, I mean,
no. if we're talking the truth about old people. They've seen some shit. I mean, just driving to San Francisco, there's a billboard talking about how long has it been since the Holocaust?
Oh yeah, we're in San Francisco. There's lots of like pro-Jewish like rhetoric of like, yeah, they have to remind us how long it was since the Holocaust. I celebrate every you know.
Jesus Christ, the fact that you called it pro-Jewish rhetoric.
That was so weird.
That was the way
you know what that's how you know I've been like watching too much Alex Jones where it just sounds like that. But yeah,
just making sure you don't forget.
We're not the most beloved comedians, by the way.
Oh no. I want to say this. Luis Perez is a pug of a man of just sad darkness, but he's a good guy. He's a good loyal dog. He'll fucking love you forever. But he's never.
So how much does it cost to make a fucking billboard? Why, like, do you know how much more useful billboards there could be than that one to remind you how long it was since the Holocaust? That would be like if I had like a billboard that was like how long it was since like the meteor, or like since the Titanic. And it's like you could use it for more valuable resources. You could put down there, I don't know, an iPhone fucking billboard or something, something more useful.
An iPhone billboard, more useful than Holocaust reminders, says
what
Luis
the fuck
Perez.
is the point? Like, what is San Francisco known for? Where it's like, who is getting assaulted for being like? Where's the Stop Jewish Hate in San Francisco? This is a political show now, Amir. We're not just gonna go We're gonna run for office.
I wanted to talk about wrestling.
Let's talk. All right, yeah.
Jesus, change the subject, Perez. God,
my favorite Jewish wrestler. There are no Goldberg. Everyone always makes that joke. Yeah.
No. I was gonna say I've always talked about why they never made the Goldberg character more Jewish. Like, it like literally, even if you made it stereotypical, like every wrestler, no matter what race, became a stereotype of that race, and people loved it back in the day. I certainly loved Eddie Guerrero coming out in a lowrider.
I hate it. Who was my favorite? I think I just like Kurt Angle. I was in the peak of, like, when I was a kid, I was in the peak of Perk Angle. Do you know what that is?
Yes. Also, just real quick sidetrack. I'm not sure what race Kurt Angle is, but I'm pretty sure he's 80% thumb.
Oh,
he's mostly a thumb.
He's from Spy Kids, those fucking people.
Fucking Spy Kids, the villains that in the sequel, they're our friends. They're cooking breakfast and shit.
Sometimes I just watch Kurt Angle highlights in TNA. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Kurt Angle TNA was a fucking menace. He made the main event Mafia, which could be the coolest fucking name of any D-Generation X. The main event Mafia. Cut to like him doing that fucking front flip. You ever seen that?
Yeah, that front flip right onto the top of Abyss. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the big song they use is "The Bean Kicked In." The Bean Kick. Yeah, because he's going fucking crazy. It's awesome.
The audience cheered that?
What? No, it's just the people just make fun of Perk Angle now.
Oh, okay.
How didn't people see that he was like off his rocker? Like he was fucked at that moment, like in that period of time.
He did that crazy ass jump, and people were like, "Wow, these Olympians are really athletic."
Were you there for the whole "Who's Vince McMahon's son" storyline? Do you remember that?
Oh, I believe so.
It was stupid because it was like everyone thought his name is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. They're gonna make his son Mr. Kennedy. Then Mr. Kennedy got like arrested, and then they had to like that's why he moved to TNA. Yeah, Mr. Anderson. That was fucking weird.
I did remember switching over to TNA one day and just seeing Mr. Kennedy, and he's like Mr. Anderson, and he's still doing the Anderson.
So this is how I found out about
Anderson.
The first person I ever found out on TNA was Jay Lethal. You remember Jay Lethal?
Jay Lethal.
He was cool. He used to do the Macho Man impression. He was a black guy that does a good Macho Man impression.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I don't know. Fucking. Do you know about that whole storyline with Kurt Angle, like, and his wife and Jeff Jarrett?
Not 100%, but I do remember them. I just remember Kurt Angle's wife being there for some reason.
Yeah,
and I wanted so much for Booker T to show up, be like, "I want to fuck your wife."
Fucking, it was something. I forgot what. There, people say it's karma because he said some shit, but Kurt Angle then fucking him and his wife split because she was having an affair with Jeff Jarrett, and then they just made a storyline on the show. Remember Jeff Jarrett? He sucked. He had like a guitar or something.
Yeah, he had a guitar.
He originally ran TNA. That was like what his dad owned or whatever. At the end, it was weird. I don't watch any wrestling now. Do you still watch wrestling?
I do not. I've lost too many.
Too many friends in the business. That's what it sounded like I was gonna say.
Too many friends I've had to pick fucking table parts off of and shit. Fucking too many flattened heads from steel chairs. It's just enough, you know?
I'm trying to pull up something. All right, so right now, this is the bio that I made for the show right now. Since we are looking at what we're going to be saying, The show description is your sleep-deprived hosts, Luis and Amir, shoot the shit for 2 hours while struggling to regain consciousness. That's a good PBS description, you know, shoot the shit.
Shoot this shit. I don't know how I feel about shoot this shit.
I love shoot the shit. I couldn't find another phrase that was like
stabbing
PG.
the turds.
Shoot the shit is perfect. Shoot the shit. Probably should have been the name of our podcast, but it's like, you can't. Oh, we haven't even said the alternate name of the podcast. That it probably is. Like, the name of this podcast is On the Fence with Amir and Luis, which is like very boring. It's the missionary position of podcast names. It's a very boring name. The other name we're going to go with is Bean and Beaner.
Yes.
And obviously, I am Bean with your fellow co-host Beaner.
Thank you.
Your girlfriend your girlfriend so far is like 2 for 2 on like on fucking pics. Mm-hmm. Like chats and then fucking the name of each pod. She's from the future. She's giving us pointers on how to run this show into the ground.
She is tired of poverty and this boyfriend she has chosen, and she said, well, I'm going to put this workhorse to work. And yeah, so far, I have to give a big shout out to my girlfriend for the name. And I have to agree, honestly, that I am Beaner than you are.
I'm definitely, no, I'm not. I'm a, what's more realistic, no Sabo or white passing? What phrase is it?
Jesus.
I'm both, but like white passing, I think is what I fall into more.
White passing?
I'm going to go into a cafe after this podcast. I think I'm going to look like a regular fucking San Franciscan. I think I'm going to walk in, be like, let me have a caramel macchiato, and I think they'll be like, this guy means business, you know?
Yeah, they're going to be like, this homeless guy really was hustling. He got enough for whipped cream on top.
How dare you? How dare you call me homeless, Amir?
Yo, minimum alcoholic.
Welcome to the first and last podcast of this fucking show. My bad. I'm looking up fucking I did want to make fun of my bio, because we are comics, and I recently had to make a bio for my act or whatever. I don't know why she requested it. And me and the comic, both on the fly, had to make a bio. Have you read that? Have you heard this? Like, have I told you it?
You need a bio for your act?
She like, so sometimes we get on a show, they're like, headshot, please. That's easy. I have a shitty headshot.
Yeah.
I might show it right now. This is my shitty headshot. So you can see it right now. Hopefully this is captured on it.
Oh, my God.
It's just this. I believe I stole this photo, by the way.
You look like a fat trans man trying to be Ice Spice.
Pete Munoz said the funniest thing about it. He said I look like, you ever seen Chappelle's show when they have the Muppets on? It's like the drug Muppets or whatever.
Yes.
I look like the trash can one. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Do you know when I had a goatee?
Do I remember a young...
I had a goatee. I went to the Punchline, and it was the saddest fucking thing ever. It was people looking at me in complete... This is how you know it's bad, when comedians that are looking at you with complete glee and like joy and giving you the thumbs up about your fucking goatee. Fucking then another comic, I think Wally Hippolito said this. He said, I look like the falafel from Sausage Party. And that was beyond fucking, it is fucking, my life is just a series of I look like some. It's fucking shame.
Oh my God, you really just fed yourself to the lions, didn't you?
Dude, I had to grow back within like 2 weeks. It was sad. It was like I overshaved. I think the most what I look like Randall from Clerks. Do you remember Clerks?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I look like the guy that's like I shouldn't have been here today or whatever.
No, man, I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
This is it. You ready for this bio?
Give me the bio.
All right, so I'm gonna go sentence by sentence.
This is the bio to sum up the comedy genius that is Luis Perez.
All right, so say pause as I read this shitty bio. I want you to say pause and then interject whenever. All right, Luis Perez is a San Leandro-based comedian who performs all around the San Francisco Bay Area. He is often seen poking fun at topics ranging from silly to serious with a laid-back approach. Luis tries to not take himself too seriously on stage and be self-deprecating in the process. That's my bio. I hate that fucking bio so much.
Oh my God.
You know what that is? I wrote that being like, he's an easygoing guy. That was all I fucking tried doing in that
You sound like the shyest guy on Grindr.
It is very like, I'm like a cruiser. I'm like a guy that like you're cruising for.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's not bad, but I feel like it's literally the bio for any comedian.
So it's a
anywhere.
comedian with no credits. That's what that is. Like, me and Amir have no credits.
No credits.
You will see me and Amir at a
barely have
dispensary show. You will see us at a bar. That we'll have meet and greets at a liquor store. That's the only we stink as comics.
We'll have a meet and greet at Walmart, and then we will do some grocery shopping for some things.
We'll be smashing grabbing fucking
will be,
PS5s at that Walmart if we're there.
Hit me up.
Oh my god, I don't know. I think that's it with our shitty prep sheet. The only thing else I made is fucking trashing the bio made for the show. This show needs to be improv. Am I right?
It's pretty much, yeah. Just fucking, what do you have to say about the day? First of all, did you hear any news that caught your fucking attention?
No, I did no research for this.
You did no research?
No.
You don't have to do research. Literally, if you're on your phone, you just scroll and you hear things. Did you hear that little Tay died?
She didn't die.
She did not die.
No, she got hacked. I remember finding out she died, being guilty, and then looking it up again, and then she got hacked. No, she didn't die.
No. You know what's so funny is most people don't even believe that she got hacked. They think it's a publicity stunt. But it's so funny to see
I never even thought of it like that.
Yeah. Well, people say that people do crazy stuff for like publicity, but imagine just how funny it is for people to go from, oh my God, this child lost its life, and oh, what a tragedy, and nothing like this should ever happen to children, to finding out she's alive and being like, oh my God, fuck this kid. Somebody beat this kid. Somebody hit him with a fucking belt, a sandal, something.
I don't think it was a publicity, because if you remember how she ended, it ended so abrupt in a way of like her mom got fucking fired. I remember that. You remember that her mom got fired because she was filming all those videos in the mom's real estate businesses or whatever.
Yeah, mansions that she hasn't sold yet.
I don't think it was a public, because she doesn't seem like the moment she quit, it was her brother that was like fucking like coaching her into how to talk or whatever, and it was weird. I
remember for a minute they were trying to pass the baton to grandma.
Were they?
Yeah, they were like, I'm the fucking oldest flexer on the gram, and then instead of the youngest flexer on the gram.
I still remember those little tape videos. They were pretty funny.
Oh,
I got more money than all your rent. Or whatever. Remember that she was just tossing in the car?
Oh my God. I don't even remember them. I just remember an altercation with her, the Whoa Vicky girl, and then Cash Me Outside. And I'm just
shit, I do remember that. That was so odd. Lil Tay was just standing there. I remember that video.
Yes. And I'm just like, this is just so much white trash all just accumulating together.
I'm the exact same age as Will Vicky. I thought she was all right. And then just like when you heard her talk, she's like, all right, she's illiterate and like inaudible. I just remember that was like the biggest problem with it.
Yeah. I remember Will Vicky, and I remember it was just like, I guess once she found out she was black, that her pronunciation went to shit.
I'm like, why did she get beat up or anything? Did she?
What?
Did she get beat up? No, right?
I don't think so. I think she's a Christian now.
She dissed Eminem, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah. She dissed Eminem. I think she dissed Snoop Dogg too.
You know what? One of the biggest arguments I've gone with comedians, I think MGK did beat Eminem in that rap in the diss track and all that.
Like he said, this is the last episode.
Oh my God, Amir!
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm a fucking guy with ears. Fucking, I heard look.
I hope you suck Megan's Fox.
It was okay. Do you remember like what the span was if MG comes out of the diss track? How long does Eminem have to respond? It was like a good 2 weeks. I remember that. For those 2 weeks, I was the happiest person ever, because it was people were questioning if that was the best diss track ever. Do you remember that? They asked Ice Cube, what do you think about, like, how do you think this ranks among the best diss tracks ever? It was a pretty good fucking diss track.
The biggest argument I have was that didn't like MGK praise Eminem as much as he dissed him?
That was dumb. Yeah, he did a lot of dumb shit, but he did a couple things that were the greatest thing ever. He managed to somehow, in one ending line, dismiss G-Eazy for no fucking reason. Do you remember that?
No.
He's like, I already fucked one girl's rapper. Don't make me call Kim. That's his very last line of that song. He just shits on G-Eazy for he fucked Halsey. That was like the big thing. You remember that?
No.
You weren't as invested in the debate as I was.
I was not. No. Who the fuck is Halsey?
You don't remember Halsey? She was like a pop star or whatever. She had that one song, fucking, it's just me, myself, and I. You don't remember that song?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. He shit on Dr. Dre. I remember that. I just remember all those fucking lines. I don't know. Fucking, what was it? It was like, oh my God. But you know what? You may be right. All this shit's coming up.
My biggest problem is that I think Iggy Azalea is also on your side of thinking that.
Did she think so?
She was like,
great minds.
Great asses, honestly.
I've seen. I don't know.
I was gonna say no, but apparently she was like, oh well, like Eminem's thing. She was just dropping a whole bunch of names and like, how's that a diss track and blah blah blah.
Iggy is. Oh wait. I don't know. Eminem. This is what I was saying about Eminem though. There was 2 weeks to where he had to respond. Do you realize fans were making diss tracks back at MGK on Twitter as Eminem? Did you ever see those?
I did not.
This is how invested I was. I was watching fan-made diss tracks. They were fucking better than Killshot. I don't think Killshot did enough. This is what everyone said when Killshot came out. They said, it's not Ether, but it's enough to say. That's, it's not fucking good. It's not this fucking, like, it needs to be a slaughter, and it wasn't. I don't think it was good.
I don't know. I will never agree to that.
Look.
We will debate this to the end of time.
Look, I'm glad I got 20% of all listeners to convert. That's all that matters. It's that I'm going to convince everyone by the end of this entire podcast.
Yeah, they all converted to a different station because they don't want to hear your nonsense, Perez.
They can't. No, they don't convert to a different. They at this point they might listen to fucking. What the fuck was the name of his diss track? Oh, Rap Devil. I'm the rap god. You're a rap god. I'm the rap devil. So let the smoke settle. Yeah, dude. You don't remember the fucking chorus or whatever of the song?
Isn't that? It's just.
I'm sick of those. Yeah, I'm sick of your fucking. Oh my god.
I feel like it's almost like it's the messenger. It's not the message.
What do you mean?
It's MGK. He looks like he cuts himself still.
It was the perfect rapper to beat Eminem because it was another white rapper. It was like if you look at everyone Eminem went against, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like his biggest enemy was technically Mariah Carey. Because of Obsessed, remember that song?
Yo.
What?
I think he hit. I think that's in my opinion.
That's pretty obvious. I mean,
probably creamed those. No,
have you heard Eminem's have you heard Nick Cannon's 3-part diss track against Eminem?
No, and I don't think I want to.
These are some of the good. No, hold on. These 3 diss tracks. If I was any good at producing, I would put these on. These are. I've analyzed these the same way that like people look at like Dante's Inferno and like they like. Put like cliff notes at the bottom or whatever, footnotes. I've analyzed each one by far. In the first one, right?
Yeah.
This is how he does it. In the first one, he calls Suge Knight, who's in jail for murder, and he's like, "What do you think about Eminem?" I think he coaxes Suge Knight to be like, "Eminem's a bitch." In the second one, he shits on Eminem and he shits on Haley. I think he shits on Haley in the first one, but in the second one,
Nick Cannon.
Yeah, him and his Wild 'N Out crew. That's how they did it, and fucking. Okay. And then in the second one, there's a famous line about Juice WRLD. It's like, why did Juice WRLD have to go, not Eminem? This is where it sucked. The second one's kind of ruined because right after that, Eminem came out with Monster. Remember that song with Juice WRLD?
I think so.
It was kind of like, it was a bad sign. The third one's my all-time favorite, though, because of like presentation, everything. In the third Nick Cannon diss track, ready for this? Are you aware of like Eminem's cancellations, like when they tried canceling him for shit?
Yeah, because he was anti-Semitic.
No, that's not. Well, in this one, how they got him was there's a famous old line Eminem said when he was younger. It was like, "Black girls are bitches, black girls are dumb." Do you ever hear that? It's a line that he said in a song, and Nick Cannon goes fucking Farrakhan levels pro-black, like Pan-African. He uses that line as a beat. He puts 808s on that line, and in half of the song, he's naming black female women leaders. He's like Rosa, Coretta, Dr. Bethune. He's literally just naming female civil rights activists. Some of the greatest shit ever. Then the second part is just him being like, "You're canceled." The third one, he's going all out canceling while going full on. This is the movement. Like fists up. You ever seen that? It's awesome.
It sounds like something a black history teacher would do to his high school class.
A little bit pandering, but yeah. I thought it was just like pandering.
No, it's just like first of all, Nick Cannon of all people should not be going against his kids, against anyone's kids. He's got like 10 of them to go after.
I don't mind that. I don't think it's less of the kids; it's more just bringing up Haley pisses off Eminem. That's so dumb. Do you realize Eminem has a second daughter? Did you know that?
No,
I never know that. I remember having a joke about that, but I don't think it's his daughter. I think it's somebody else's kid that like he raised. I don't even fucking know.
No, I think I know. I think in that one song, "When I'm Gone" or something.
Yeah.
I think the other girl's in that.
When I'm Gone wasn't a bad song.
When I'm Gone.
I'm literally giving up for... Yeah, fucking song.
Fucking that motherfucker be intense in the song. Nah, for real. No, I don't bullshit.
I just found this out. Do you know Oscar De La Hoya's daughter or son? Do you know what's going on with that?
Daughter or son?
Oscar De La Hoya's kid is being raised by Travis Barker of fucking Blink-182 and Kylie Jenner, I think. Or I could be wrong. But Oscar De La Hoya doesn't raise his own kid. It's being raised by fucking Travis Barker. That's like the guy who's raising his kid.
Is it because...
He just admits that he can't raise his own kid. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
He's just like, yeah, no, I'm not a good father.
I don't even know if it's cucking. It's like, I think it's like having a babysitter for life. I think that's what it's kind of cool, actually.
I get. All right, whatever. I'm telling you, he's...
My kids
what
are in a
is
basement
Oscar De La
right
Hoya? What is he, like Puerto Rican or something?
I think he's fucking Mexican.
Is he Mexican?
I think he's Mexican.
Huh.
Cuban boxers. I can't name one Cuban boxer.
I can't fucking remember.
I don't watch boxing. I'm a liar. Fucking, I was about to say. As an expert in the field, I cannot name one. Do you watch? You don't watch boxing at all?
Boxing? No.
I just watched Prince
bet on
Nassim highlights. You know who that guy is?
Who?
Prince Nassim.
Prince Nassim?
Yeah.
Did he?
He was a British Muslim, but he was. I like one hit wonders in boxing. I like. He was like. Fuck. What's his name? He's like Pacquiao, or he fought like. Who was the guy that was like African American? Do you remember that?
In boxing?
Yeah, there was a guy whose fight speech. It was
fucking.
God damn it, I forget the guy's name. I might look it up right now, but we really needed Jamie. If there's one thing we fucking need on this podcast,
We needed Jamie.
we needed Jamie to look this shit up.
We needed a dive.
Yeah, he was the guy that got like beat up by a Filipino guy. That's how his whole career ended. God damn it, I don't fucking know these names.
That's his whole thing. Like there is this...
No, fuck, no, not Prince Nassim. All right, immediately I fucked up.
Oh, you put it on vibrate.
I put it on vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have my phone injected into my asshole, and then whenever it vibrates, yeah.
Yo, you got all these hoochies hitting you up. All these women.
If by hoochies you mean Alex Torres, yeah, that's the biggest hoochie of them all.
He's a pretty Alex Torres, another comic. Shout out.
Arguably. Can we debate this for 20 hours?
Oh God. He just wants to have a verbal argument next time we go to an open mic and we see Alex Torres.
He calls me a contrarian. Can you believe that, Amir?
I'm contrarian?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Contrary to belief.
Wow, that's a contrarian thing to say. I don't know.
There you go. What was I going to say? You're very... What is a contrarian in specific?
Someone that chooses to go the opposite of what the main idea... Like, if it's this thing of, like, slavery was wrong, I, as a contrarian, would be like, well, you know... Yeah,
okay. So just someone...
Ask me about slavery right now, Amir. Let's go.
No, I don't want to.
Well, you know...
Can we have a couple episodes in the bank before we go?
Dude, we've been hitting the hard. This is for first episode. We're in the tank right now. Like, we're going hard.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? No, but I can see how somebody could consider you a contrarian. Every time I look at you and I make assumptions, and you're like, you're wrong. To this day, like the fact that you would prefer a McDonald's pancake or a hot cake over the Burger King waffle sticks is wild to me.
Burger King waffle sticks stink. I know that for sure.
I mean, French toast sticks. No,
whatever.
What are
I know
you
what you're
fucking
saying.
talking about? They're the best thing there.
They're not. No, I've had Wendy's fucking French toast. No, their French toast sticks aren't good. Like, you know how you know they're not good? They're on every fucking freezer aisle as much as they are like Eggos and shit. It's not.
It's delightful. It's cinnamony.
I'm sure if it is good, it would have. You have to like. You know, like how with popcorn, every microwave is different.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think with French toast sticks, you'd have to like get the perfect temperature on, like you have the perfect cooking process.
Yeah.
But you can't replicate it. Like, I don't know. Every time I cook French toast sticks, they're either overcooked, they're fucking cold, they're soggy, they're whatever. It's not good.
Do you even own an air fryer?
I do own an air fryer.
And you haven't tried that?
I've never done that. But now you're making me think, am I supposed to do that?
You should.
No.
Honestly, I'm not too sure, because if you put an Eggo waffle in an air fryer, does it cook properly, or does it stay frozen in the middle?
I don't fucking know.
See, now we're going into food experiments, man.
You ever seen those videos of guys on like the last day of like a fast food restaurant? They just dump ice in the fryer, and then it fucks up the entire fryer.
How does it fuck it up? Because it's supposed to be hot oil, so now it's just
hot oil. It's like how you're not supposed to.
And then you can't turn it back on because it'll
It's already
oil and
hot
water.
anyways, yeah. It's just all thermal, yeah. But, like, it's just that thing of, like, a gas fire. You're not supposed to add a fire to it, or else water, it'll go spraying everywhere. It's awesome. I've seen those videos.
What? It's just their last day, disgruntled worker.
You assume it's their last day. Yeah, after doing that. Fucking, I don't know.
So you fucked up the whole fry operation.
The whole fry.
Go home, come back tomorrow, get a fresh
make
start.
Amir his shitty fucking French toast sticks. What the fuck? You put ice in the fucking fryer.
He comes back 5 times a day for French toast sticks. We have to be able to make that.
Every time.
I have a Lexus in the parking lot because of that fucking French toast addict.
I've never heard of an actual story working. I've always heard them failing, of like a girl going to Wendy's with a severed finger, using her original finger, like the one that got severed, putting it in her fry, and then being like, I have a finger in my fry, you owe me $100. You ever hear about those stories? It's not her fucking with her own fry. That'd be stupid.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say, did
that
she
would be
chop
like,
her?
But like she had her boyfriend do it or something, where like her boyfriend went into the restaurant, had a finger, and was like, "What the fuck is this?" She had to deep fry her own finger though. Do you realize that?
She had to put her severed finger in deep fried oil.
She had to, like how it would a French fry, yeah. Because if it was just a regular ass finger, they'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" Oh yeah.
You just put it on top, so she knows what it smells like when. Okay, I think the thumb is.
I never even thought about that. Yeah. What do the nails look like? God damn. Do you know what the same thing in your hair is the same thing in your nails? Did you know that?
Yes. Did you?
Sorry?
Did you know that your hair is as tough as fucking copper of the same fucking size?
I've heard that. You ever hear the same thing about spider webs?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do they say that?
What?
Why is it like it's just a dumb fact because it's like it's never gonna get used for anything. It's only a thing of like it's like when you hear ants could lift 100 times their size. It's like that same level of useless fact.
Have you ever heard of the spider goats?
What the fuck is a spider goat?
The goats, when they milk them, they exude whatever the same thread as the spider. They put spider DNA into the goat, and then when you milk them, threads come out. It's the same silk from spiders, and they're trying to get it that way because it's a lot. You get more. It's probably faster than if you would just try to milk a spider.
What are they doing with it?
Well, they say it's tougher than if you can make a bulletproof vest out of it. It would be phenomenal. It's tougher. It's stretchier. It's really cool
We're
stuff.
gonna see Lizzo with a goat with a spider goat fucking vest one day.
Yo, that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Take your pants off. Shoot her. Bang, bang, bang. Nothing. We can't stop her. Oh my God, just ripping people's pants off.
Yeah, forcing bananas on everybody.
Oh no.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
Fucking tackle a banana tree down. Is a banana tree and a coconut? No, they're not.
What the fuck?
Shut up. It was just a brain fart. It was just a...
Do you want to hear something funny?
What?
Me and my brother were arguing. I think I am combative. I just realized. Me and my brother were arguing about Wyclef Jean's impact on rap.
I thought it was Wyclef Jean.
No. What?
Isn't it?
You are fucking with me right now, right?
I thought it was Wyclef Jean.
You ever hear like the names like Jean Valjean or like John? I've never heard the name Jean Paul. Jean.
I thought it's not Jean. Isn't it spelled Jean?
No, it's Jean Valjean. It's like Jean. No, it's fucking Wyclef Jean. It's not Wyclef Jean.
All right, fine. Well, yeah, Wyclef.
He hasn't even been that big of a people just call him Wyclef. We were arguing his impact on rap with like Lauryn Hill.
She used to run the track at school. Now she run the track right by school. Yeah, I remember Wyclef.
I could like this is how I knew I almost lost the argument. He was like arguing like he was involved with all these hits, and I was like, dude, just because he was in the Black Eyed Peas doesn't mean he was that fucking good. And then he fucking, dude, like a lawyer, like when you cross-examine someone and it's like there's a false statement, it's like, he got me so fucking good after that.
Oh my God.
It was a good 5 minutes of just him singing Black Eyed Peas songs like in a Rastafari way. It was bad.
Yo, you gave him his Marissa Tomei moment of just destroying you in the courtroom.
My cousin Vinny. Mike, have you seen My Cousin Vinny?
I've seen most of My Cousin.
You know my favorite? Two things that make that movie the shit. First of all, the killers, we just don't know. Like, the movie doesn't have a happy ending.
No.
2 people are dead. and that's it. Like, there's no justice to be found.
No.
The second thing is,
It's funny if at the end of the movie it's just like they're driving away happily and it's still the people.
There's another car.
car.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go like they're driving away happy, like if they got away with the murder case, and there's another car driving forward, and it's the killer is gonna be like, we're gonna strike again. My cousin Vinny too. Fucking no. This is another reason why I like that movie. I love it because it's like in any movie like that, right? The Joe Pesci character would like the South at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
He would like learn that these people are just different from him. At the end of the fucking movie, he's like, I hate this city. I hate you fucking judges. I hate all of you. I'm going back to New York. This fucking sucks. I'm out. And then he just leaves. He isn't like, in any other movie, he'd be like, I think I'm going to stay.
In any other movie, he'd be like, you know what, folks? We're not so different. Whether you're from a small town or a big city. He's literally like, fuck your podunk little hick town.
About that town.
I'm going back to the city. I'm going to get a shower. And I don't want to smell a fucking cow or pig for miles.
That is an awesome movie. Ralph Macchio is one of the kids. I don't know who the other kid is though.
I forget the other kid, but yeah, I know Ralph Macchio's in it. It's one of the ones where like fucking Joe Pesci plays something other than a violent psychopath.
He was trying to do comedies. You ever hear that thing of him trying to get like rap albums and all that?
Jesus
It
Christ.
was some of the worst fucking. You haven't heard the song? It's like, it's the bitches that'll get you. You never heard of that?
I have not. I've never heard it's the bitches that'll get you.
To the audience, we're gonna have a soundboard one day, and we're gonna have a couple things on it. We're definitely gonna have that. We're gonna have a car crash whenever a joke bombs. We should have a. So one thing we should have a fucking sound where it's like someone's about to run a bit, and we should play it to ruin that person's bit of like a drum roll. Yeah, I think that's what it should be. Yeah. You ever seen Drumline?
Drumline, I fucking hate Drumline.
I hate Drumline too. It was way too fucking long.
It is some of the most intense and just like fucking no, you can't read music, but you gotta love this thing. And
I can't.
And I'm like, this is such a nerdy sport. Why do people care this much about it?
Dude, the tough teacher's the 7-Up guy. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? That never hit you? Of like,
he's a 7-Up guy.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of yelling at Nick Cannon for not caring enough. And
that
not
would be
taking
like if Whiplash was like flow from progressive. You know, it's like it doesn't fucking make sense.
It's fucking no. It makes fucking the Allstate guy is in so many things.
Oh, he played the president in 24. I'll give you that. Fucking.
When he does it, it kind of seems fine. Cause it's that you're like, yes, he's the Allstate guy, but also he's just the dude with the really deep voice.
All right, let's rate. Fucking we got Flo, we got Mayhem. Mayhem's probably the best actor of the. Remember Mayhem?
Oh yeah, Mayhem.
Mayhem's pretty good because he was in Oz, and then fucking remember Esurance? Remember the digital chick from Esurance?
Esurance. I can't remember Esurance.
Hold on, if we're talking about the most fuckable, the General, right?
The General could get it.
General can get it.
General, fucking, I'll put on his hat and fucking take him to town. Fucking.
I think Shaq. Am I wrong? Does Shaq now do a bunch of shit with the General right now?
Yeah. Shaq is the one who's telling me that, believe it or not, he has it on all his 27 cars. He has the General.
That's ironic. His big nemesis in the NBA was a guy named David Robinson on the Spurs, and he was like a fucking Marine and all that. That's like ironic. I don't know. That's like if Kobe was doing a helicopter commercial.
Okay, goddamn.
All right,
sir.
that was fucking. You know, if that fucking.
That was mean for the
moment I said it would be like, that's when that sound should have played of like drum roll, shitty joke coming.
Kobe,
Kobe 81 points.
No, a car crash would be at the end of that fucking.
I always forget you don't watch that much sports, huh?
No.
Preseason starting. I'm thinking about the NFL right now. The Saints are gonna play right now, and God has cursed me because I'm a Saints fan.
You're a Saints fan?
Yeah.
You're in San Leandro, California. How the fuck?
We're in San Francisco, Amir, for the location to our fellow audience.
Jesus, but
from Radio Valencia.
Shout out Radio Valencia. But yes, how are you? How did you become a Saints fan?
Well, I am the descendant of Louis
Anderson.
Louis Anderson. that's my spirit animal. I'm like, I gotta get in with this crowd. Let me hone in on my fucking
Louis Anderson and some black sheep. He fucking came in.
Fair enough. Fucking
not bad.
I miss those Mad TV sketches of him hosting a Family Feud. You ever seen those?
I think so. Yeah.
Will Sasso would play him. Yeah. Fucking. I'm a Saints fan because I used to watch when I was a kid. I saw The Real World, and the season that I saw was the one in New Orleans, and it was 2011. So they obviously filmed it a year before. So they filmed it the year the Saints won, and they had Mardi Gras fucking on that year, and they went to go celebrate. The Saints had just won the Super Bowl. It's like a big deal. That's why I'm a Saints fan. 100% bandwagon. But yeah.
Thank you to The Real World. Fucking.
It's weird how different people know. Like some people know it for Theo Vaughn. Some people know it because I guess in the first season there was a gay character that was like dying of AIDS. Do you know about that?
In what show?
The Real World.
The Real World?
It wasn't the first season. Everyone knows everybody who was in the first season of The Real World. But like there was an early season. Is there even a chat? This is why it's sad. It's like if I wish I knew if there was a chat playing right now. Let me just double check something. I'm just double checking right now, seeing if.
Can we see what the people are saying?
Monday, 12:17 a.m. No one's writing in everything. That was my expectation of everyone being like, "Oh my God, we're just checking in on your first show." I was completely wrong there.
Yes, I don't know what you expected.
I just expected a giant pop-up. I was just reloading to see because there is a live show on Radio Valencia. You guys can call and then we will fumble it and not know how to answer it, or you can write in the chat right now, which no one is doing. But
you can. Don't be shy. We'll say
you can.
hello.
To the audience of 0 listening, you guys can chat right now with us. Let's just invite Indian scammers to join the chat. Let's just do that.
No, fuck yeah. I'll give a Nigerian prince any amount of money he wants.
Nigeria doesn't have princes, Amir. What the fuck were we talking about? AIDS. We're talking about.
Thank you. Get back on track. AIDS.
Oh my God, we're talking about I know in season. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I want to just recap. There's a person.
There was
in the real world.
They put a gay guy in the real world. He was one of the people, and he was dying of HIV at that, or he was diagnosed with HIV. I think on the show. So the show kind of became more serious because they were just kind of going over this guy. So he becomes not like a star, but he becomes a little bit of the focus of the show now.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. Like, oh, how are we gonna fucking keep this juice bar going with our fucking friend dying right there?
It was all It was a juice bar. They'd always fucking work at like some shitty
T-shirts or something.
I'm thinking about the Chappelle show right now. I'm thinking about obviously the Mad Real World, but whenever I do an impression of like a Vietnamese person,
this is pretty often.
This is it's 8:51 right now, you guys. Get ready for the second half of this show. It's just gonna be me performing as an all different character. Pretty much my impression of a Vietnamese person is his talking Vietnamese in the Cribs episode. Do you remember that?
In the what episode?
Do you remember the Cribs episode where he's like, "I don't got shoes, I got a whole sweatshop," and then he opens the door and there's like a girl there and like she's begging for like workers' rights, and then he goes, "Meow, meow." That's like, and like there's subtitles on the bottom of like, I'll chain you back to. It's like a great line. I don't know, but his impression is pretty funny.
Wow.
Breaking news: Chappelle, pretty good comedian. Can you believe that? Hot takes on the show only.
Hot takes, man. It's not a lot of people talking about Dave Chappelle. Was it?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
Shout out Ed Rubin. Best Chappelle joke ever. You ever heard his Chappelle joke?
No. Was it?
You know what? I don't want to ruin it.
Exactly. Yeah. So why would you even bring it up, sir?
I'll do the joke. This is Ed Rubin's joke. I'm a thief. His joke is, they're trying to cancel Dave Chappelle. I'm a big fan of his sister, Sistine.
All right, cut that.
Shout out Ed Rubin. Greatest comedian of all time. Biggest dick in the game. That's what Flacco says.
Did you see it?
No. He just wears extremely high pants.
Oh, okay, for sure. For sure. Maybe he's giving that, feel me,
he's sending out signals.
He wants you to think that.
Yeah, it's an alpha move.
Yeah.
It's like how Lyndon Johnson would take pisses in front of people when they were briefing him. You ever hear about that?
Yeah. How Lyndon Johnson was he the dude with the huge Johnson in the White House?
I don't think that. I think the bigger thing about it was that he would do things as like a masculine move. Like he would force you to like drink with him, and then like he would see how you'd act. Like you have to be 100% loyal to him while at the same time being like fearless. Like if he does anything to you, you got to just stand reserved or whatever.
Sounds like a psychopath, and that sounds exactly who I want leading my country.
Louis C.K. had a pretty good story of Nixon, because Nixon followed Johnson, and fucking
Nixon just followed Johnson all over the White House.
Yeah, fuck it. No, after he got into he turned on the shower, and I guess you can control anything in the White House for the president, but like the pressure on the shower was so fucking rough that like one of the first things Nixon did was have the White House plumber fix that fucking shower because Lyndon Johnson wanted these fucking crazy showers with like water just like shooting at him at a rate that's like insane, and then Nixon just hated it. That's it.
Yeah, no.
I think I just butchered that story. If there's, you know what, on the fence about Amir and Luis, this is just be on the fence about how I tell these shitty stories.
Oh my god, I think they're already on one side.
Yeah.
Whatever side they can't hear, they can hear it less on.
Do you know what time it is, Amir?
What time is it?
It's time for plug. No.
It's time for a plug.
You know what? It's funny. I'm thinking about what people do on podcasts that are like, if there's dead air, then we start doing plugs, and then what the fuck do we do? But I don't know.
What do we have no plugs. It's our first.
There
show.
is nothing for us to plug.
I mean, we can plug stuff we like. There's nothing
Up our
against
ass?
it.
Is that what you're saying?
What? No.
Is that what you're insinuating?
No, I'm not gonna plug up my ass.
We could plug our Instagrams. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, fuck no. Don't follow me on Instagram, you fucking weirdo.
I only have one video on Instagram, everybody. It's one of the worst videos ever. It's just me in front of a burning car talking about doing my open mic, which is now closed, which sucks. Fucking.
Follow him on Instagram because that is my favorite fucking video. He's shooting an entire commercial for his open mic while a car is upside down and burning.
With the cops and paramedics. And
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't San Leandro. It was at a bar that was formerly Tipsy Lounge, and now it's called something else. I don't think I'll say the name out of spite. But yeah, I don't know.
Jesus.
It was fun.
Did you see what octave it went on the screen? That fucking spite.
Spite.
Yes, no.
Kind of, yeah. I have it set to like a little bit medium. Both of our levels are the same.
Good.
Wow, this is sexy radio talk, Amir. This is
Super
what gets them
hot.
going.
Fucking feel the moisture in the air, man.
If there was ever something to happen right now, it should happen.
Maybe we'll be lucky and just like those dudes that were doing a podcast at a cafe, somebody will smash right.
I've seen that, yeah.
Somebody smashes right through our door like bam. All right, well.
I always like those videos of like someone finding out like hold on, is the audio? It's picking up, right? Okay, I'm an idiot. All right. Because I'm seeing these fucking levels and they're not moving at all, and then I'm seeing a little bit later.
Maybe those levels are probably for music or something.
I'm freaking the fuck out. I don't know.
Our voices is the music.
I'm going to do something completely unprofessional. I'm going to double check the stream right now and then just double check and see if it's playing. So, Amir, please talk.
Hey, this is Amir Aguilar with your 5 seconds of cannabis talk. Tonight, we'll be talking about CBN. CBN is a cannabinoid found in the cannabis plant. It is mildly psychoactive, and it is very good for sleep. It's also good for pain and other such, but sleep is going to be the main thing it is good for, and it is excellent in gummy form. I myself use it in a vape, 2-3 hits, and I am off to dreamland. I'm not going to say which brand I use. I don't want to influence what you think. Always go to your bud tender and ask plenty of questions, except if they're loaded. If they're really, lifted and maybe you want to go to another one. They won't mind. Lewis, how we doing on those?
I'm going to be honest, no fucking sound.
We're not listening to anything?
We might just be dead right now. It could be a Sixth Sense situation where nothing is happening.
All right, well, if that's the case, I'm just going to keep talking about weed. I myself am a fan of sativas. That's the one. Well, if you go to a dispensary, they'll let you know that sativas are the ones that give you energy. But
oh my God, we have sound.
Oh my God, are we on the air now?
We are on the air.
All right. Well, if you missed our first half of our entire show, just know that you didn't miss much. Luis Perez, is there anything else you want to continue talking about? I forgot. We left off on a talking point.
I don't know. I see the VU marks and I just don't see it on. What the fuck were we talking about?
Somebody on the show The Real World had AIDS.
Is that what we were still talking about?
No, but that's the last talking point I can remember.
That's a good point. I don't know. Fucking, that is true. Then we, you know what? This is my fault. I took a weird slump.
It's all right, Perez. It's because you haven't had a drink yet.
I'm an alcoholic. I don't know if you heard that boring ass talk that Amir had on marijuana. He's a stoner.
Yeah. I prefer a cannabis enthusiast.
What's your job position called?
Don't you fucking start with me.
This is the dumbest thing ever.
I am currently a bud tender in a dispensary. Bud tender. And Luis Perez is currently a hater.
Yeah, but tender's not a real word. Like, if there's one thing that's fucking bullshit, it's that.
I tend buds to the people. It's my way of living. It's how I make a living, Perez. Until this comedy thing takes off. Why do you have such a problem with bud tending?
It's not real, but it's just it's thievery on, like, you can't steal our fucking words. Like, you can't get hung over on being stoned, right? But if you could, you'd make a thing of like, oh, I was so stoned over last night. You can't take that.
Oh my God.
Bud tender's that exact same thing. You're just taking something that belongs to us, you know? That's our word.
Oh my God.
You can't say that.
Your European is showing. You're trying to, this is mine. You don't get to come over here and fucking change it. Sir, it's cannabis. It's a whole new industry. We need words. I can't be a drug dealer over the counter.
I spoke with my brother once and it went horribly.
Tell me your experience, because like I want to know why you don't like. He doesn't use cannabis whatsoever, folks, and I offer him every day.
My brother stabbed a fork on the bottom of a Red Bull can, and then I think we just smoked from that. Like he lit it with like a match or a lighter, and then I smoked from the bottom, which is like the top of the fucking can.
All right. Well, first of all, I want to say I thought you were gonna say that you got high and your brother stabbed you with a fork or something.
No, he wanted to make a makeshift. What do you call it? A bong or whatever?
No. A bong is when it has water. What he wanted was a crack pipe, basically.
Essentially, yeah. I was crack smoking a fucking.
No, there's nothing. Everybody who smokes weed has smoked out of a can at one point or another.
Fair enough.
But yeah, he tried to. Did he make like dents in it so he could have a bowl so the weed wouldn't fly off? And like, did he do it properly, or did he just like kind of make a flat one?
He's pretty familiar on how to smoke weed. No, he just did it as like, I might as well just show you right now just because I'm bored. But it was like, it wasn't like his preferred way. I think he just smoked. He doesn't smoke anything right now, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think he just did it just because we were outside. I don't know why. Convenience, I guess.
Yeah, that's what it is. Convenience. You're somewhere you don't want to roll.
I don't know. I'm an alcoholic, but I don't even drink hard liquor. I just drink beer. That's what I like about beer. Is just like you can just drink it and like be social. Hard liquor, like I'll make a fucking face. I don't know. It stinks.
Yeah, no, Luis Perez. When you sit at a bar, it's like the missing piece of a puzzle. It's like the final piece.
I belong there.
You look like that's your natural habitat.
Dude, there's a bar next door to Radio Valencia. I might just walk in there, grab a beer, live there. Like.
Just a reminder, we record from 8 to 10 in the morning, and he's already looking forward to that bar opening.
Look, that bar is open, so it has customers. There's clearly a market for it, so I don't know. I think it's useful.
Yes, no, a huge market for it. Everybody knows only titans of industry start drinking at 8 in the morning. What business or what kind of people do you think are drinking at 8 to 10 in the morning?
The shakers and movers of San Francisco right there. That's what's happening.
Yeah, they're literally shaking because they need drug and alcohol.
Or from the shakes of like just trying to like,
just
go
fucking
cold turkey.
Withdrawal shakes. Yeah, they're shaking and they're moving.
What's the longest you've been off weed?
They're having bowel movements on the street corner.
Fair enough.
The longest I've been off weed was probably, I want to say around 6 months.
Yeah.
And in an extraordinary effort of self-discipline, and also I needed to find a job. And my favorite thing about that is that when I did find a job, they never ped test me.
Oh, I remember you were talking about that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, all that I could have smoked the whole time. And you know what I did realize when I did stop smoking weed? I spent so much money on fucking weed. I was like, I had money in my wallet and I'm like confused. Like, where does this usually go?
That's probably like where I put money in coffee for. Because for me, coffee's a big thing I spend money on.
You're a coffee man?
I love coffee, yeah.
You're a caffeine person?
Caffeine and alcohol, yeah. That's the secret to life right there. I mean, that's the nectar of the gods.
Yeah, no. If Four Locos was a person, it would be Luis Perez.
That's what pisses me off about older people. If there's anything, it's like I ask old people about 9/11, and I asked them about Four Locos when they were the shit. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Four Locos used to apparently have like caffeine in it, I guess, and that fucked everything up.
Yes. I believe the issue was that they had caffeine and alcohol, and last thing we need is a drunk person with plenty of energy.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I don't know. It was like a big frat boy thing. I never had it, or I never like saw it. I only heard stories of like, He drank 1 Four Loko. Do you know what my hobby was during the pandemic? Did I ever say?
What your hobby is during the pandemic?
Yeah.
No.
When I was in the pandemic, I collected a shit ton of absinthe. So just have absinthe just sitting around my house. Do you know what absinthe is?
Yeah. It's the alcohol that supposedly makes you hallucinate.
It doesn't, but fuck, it's like 80% alcohol, and you're just supposed to dilute it with water.
What is that, like some kind of, isn't it like Irish or something?
No, it's like European more so than like Irish or London or like British. It's like this kind of French-based thing, and it's like it's just distilled like whiskey. I forget what makes it so high in alcohol though. I don't know why it's like 80% liquor or whatever.
It sounds like moonshine.
It pretty much is, but it's like it uses like fennel, anise, and something else, and everyone just says it tastes like licorice, which it does, which is sad.
That's not good.
I have a shit ton of it, which is weird because you can't buy absinthe from Europe anymore. So like you'd be surprised as to like how much expensive absinthe I own. That's like it's unattainable, right? You can only get it if you. I went to Austin just to get absinthe. Can you believe that?
You went to Austin,
Texas,
to get absinthe
during the peak of COVID. I went to Austin, Texas. Did not watch comedy at all. I just fucking got absinthe. That's all. I got absinthe and I got a bunch of whiskey and I just drank it.
It seems like the saddest bootlegging mission I've ever seen.
You never heard of my escapades and all? I got kicked out of a bar once. I saw the Saints beat fucking the Texans, I think. No. What? I saw the Saints beat the Texans in fucking in football. It was like a great week of just me getting drunk and all that.
Yeah, and at least in Texas, COVID wasn't real, right?
That's what was. I mean, fucking people shit on that, but I do miss. What were like the first mics? Did you ever go to like? Did you ever do COVID in 2021 when it was like in March?
Did I do COVID?
The comedy. Fuck. Sorry.
I was gonna say yeah, I did it. Didn't like it. Lasted about a week.
Freebased it.
Fucking got a little too fucking stuffy, you know.
When did you start comedy?
When did I can't remember.
You don't remember when you started comedy?
I don't recall.
This is how gay I am. I have the date of when I started comedy on my Instagram handle. That deserves, if there was ever a button of just like pure sadness.
In 20 years, when we're hugely successful, you're not gonna have change. Then people will know this is the day.
Here's another suggestion for the soundboard. I think we both have like the same music memory of like the era. I need a soundboard of whenever something like that, whenever something so pitiful is said. Remember that song that's like, how could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Do you remember that song?
I do not know.
I hate you, Amir. It's the best song ever.
God damn, it sounds like some punk stuff.
And life goes on as I'm fading away. It's like the greatest song ever.
Jesus Christ. It sounds sad.
It is sad. It's awesome.
It's fucking miserable. Are you one of those people that's like, you like when your artist is sad because they create better stuff?
Kinda. My favorite band's Radiohead.
Radiohead?
Yeah. So, like, they're probably the best when sad shit's happening. They're like one of the most depressing bands ever, and they're great. I don't know.
I was going to say, The Weeknd is like that for most women, I found out.
The Weeknd?
The Weeknd.
Is it depressing?
Oh, he gets very depressing.
The fuck are you talking about?
On his earlier albums, he gets very depressing. And then his other stuff also does well. He did, like, Starboy and stuff, like... Stuff that's more like poppy and just feel good.
Yeah.
But when he gets sad, when he gets real fucking sad, that's when his fucking sales probably skyrocket. Because women, they hear it and they want to be sad. I've learned, even if they're in the happiest relationship in the world, I just want to feel the agony of somebody. Yeah, just the agony of somebody cheating on me, treating me like shit. And then they just... take their earphones out and they fucking go back to a happy ass relationship.
The first time I ever heard The Weeknd, I heard someone do a cover of Drunken Love, and that's how I knew he was like, all right, this guy's pretty good. Remember that?
No, I did not know he did a cover.
My friend showed me a cover of, I think it was called Abel. I don't think it was called The Weeknd yet, or I forget.
Damn.
But it was just him doing Drunken Love in that moment, like the oh yeah, that was pretty. All right.
He's a good artist. There's some stuff I love. You know what was wild? He had an album called I think it's The Dawn FM. And you know who's on it?
Who?
Jim Carrey.
Doing what?
He's just, the whole thing, I guess he's pretending to be a radio jockey. And he's just like, hey, thanks for listening to The Dawn. Now that you've come in and we can welcome you. Take your shoes off and let us relax you while we serenade you with the sounds of amaze and just stuff like that.
If there's anyone whose career I've only seen from the bad side, I've never seen Jim Carrey like in his prime.
I hate you so much.
I know. I've only seen him in that fucking documentary where he's acting like Andy Kaufman. I've only seen that. Hey, the movie itself isn't that bad. I actually like the movie, but it's like that whole documentary is like, let me act like a dick in front of other people. And let's just see how this goes, you know?
You're a fucking contrarian. Alex Torres, you were right.
No, I'm not.
Anything I like, you hate. Oh,
no, he got
how
fucking...
have you not watched Ace Ventura, The Mask?
Never.
Nothing?
No. I've seen The Mask, too, with Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, my God, I hate you. So have I.
I'm a child of 2000.
Did you ever watch Ace Ventura 2?
No.
Did you watch Ace Ventura 3, the Cartoon Network
I was
one?
about to say, I'm sure he's not even in that
Oh,
one.
my God. He's it's just a kid. I guess it's supposed to be Ace Ventura's kid. He's just a chubby kid, and he's got the haircut, and he's solving mysteries with animals. It's the shit.
No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Dumb and Dumber. I haven't seen a lot of fucking Jim Carrey movies.
I thought you were the movie man. I thought you've watched everything.
I'm not a big comedy guy, actually, which is funny. Like, I only argue that, like, The Hangover was, like, the last great comedy.
The Hangover? The original one.
Yeah, the one.
Not with number 7.
Because it's like before that, Superbad. Superbad was like, it's actually crazy how close they were, but it's like, Superbad was like, all right, this is like untoppable. And then Hangover was like the last untoppable one of like, this is
untoppable. Jeez. Well, yeah. Well, what happened after that? Did COVID happen? Because I know the movie industry took a
what?
No, what happened after
The Hangover 1?
Oh wait, hold on.
What the fuck?
What, then there has to be
lab
more...
leak rumors. I see what we're doing.
No. That's when it really started.
That's when they were working in Wuhan.
That's when they could have stopped it, but they didn't. They kept it under wraps. I was gonna say no, but like fucking, I feel like there's something since The Hangover that's been fucking good.
I don't think so. I think they force a lot of shit down your throat of like the Kevin Hart. They force a lot of like, I don't know. The Hangover 1 was like this perfect casting moment. Superbad 2. It was like before they typecast somebody. It's like when you, I don't know, when you watch someone before the typecast, it's awesome because you're just seeing it. It's like there was McLove. I don't know. I'm thinking of Superbad and I'm thinking The Hangover. It's like Zach Galifianakis wasn't that big yet, you know?
No. He blew up after that.
He blew up right after that. Bradley Cooper, I didn't know, was the husband in Wedding Crashers. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't realize that because I only knew him from The Hangover, and then after that, he just got big. I don't know. You ever seen that video of inside the actor's studio where he's in it as one of the students?
Yeah. I seen it, and he's asking a question or something.
To Robert De Niro, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's pretty cool. I just like Cardi B, fucking making his way up.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, Limitless.
What?
Have we already
Limitless?
We talked about Limitless with Flacco.
Fuck.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do recall. Flacco would be very interested in this fucking conversation. I was gonna say I'm gonna go thumbs up the first time, thumbs down every time after that.
I think the second half stinks. The first half's really good.
The second half, of course you would.
Limitless.
Of course you would think blood drinking was the cool part.
No, I'm saying the first half is that. No, in the first half he's like he gets the pills.
Oh, you said the first half is the part you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of movies have that. Full Metal Jacket has that. You ever seen that?
Where he did what?
The Full Metal Jacket is like a movie where like the first half is good and the second half it just doesn't match up. It's like it's not comparable. I don't know. The movie it takes a tonal shift too much where it's like, all right, now he's just smart now. It's like, what's fun now? It's fun seeing a guy go from being dumb to smart, but now that he's smart, what's going to make the movie interesting? It's like,
yeah.
Robert De Niro's character was so stupid in that movie too. Do you remember that?
Robert De Niro and Full Metal Jacket. I can't remember.
Limitless.
And Limitless. Oh my God. Stick to one topic. Fucking in Limitless, I can't. Oh yeah, he was just like, what is he? A politician or businessman?
He was just like. It was almost Meet the Fockers-ish. He's like, I'll find your secret.
Hey, don't think you can hide nothing from me, Fokker.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was like, he never finds anything either. He just kind of knows. And then Bradley Cooper's like, hey, you're going to have a heart attack soon someday. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's like, it's damn near superpower, basically.
What? Just the pill itself?
The pill itself.
Yeah, but like
it doesn't like he at no point knows how to fight, does he?
Yeah, he does. I'm sure he does. Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, no. It's at some point he's just like he's White Shang Tsung or something.
It's fucking. I hated that movie with Scarlett Johansson too. Amy? What was it called? Amy? It was just that movie where it's like
the anime adaptation.
No, that's fucking what's that called? Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell.
I actually saw that anime. That's weird. Fucking.
It's a very strange. Well, I'm not gonna judge. Anime is anime.
Yeah, you've seen like Dragon Ball Z though, right?
Yes, of course. But that's I always tell people I'm lightly into anime as opposed to like very heavily into it. Because heavy into it, they start assuming weirder, stranger animes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I stick to like animes about fighting.
See that right there? I just walked in. Can you believe that?
I can't.
Interruptions in our own podcast.
I can feel like somebody walked into my dressing room.
It could be anybody. That guy could have just shot me and you right now. Can you believe that?
I mean, yeah, we're safer here than say at fucking middle school.
I thought you were going to say for a second that if he shot us, it'd be an improvement on the podcast.
I mean, maybe somebody just commented the wow emoji.
Shout out to that awkward ass moment of me looking to see if the audio was on.
Oh, yes. No. Oh, that was phenomenal. Every great podcast.
If we had to cut out one moment from a podcast, it'd be that. But you know, we're not because we're professionals. Have you looked? Do you look at the camera when you're doing this at all?
Sometimes I look at the camera.
Sometimes I look at it.
I like to let them know that I'm talking to you. And I love you.
I should just be doing like weird Morse code. I should just be doing like blinking and like just like secretly be saying like Amir's holding me captive and like please save me. You know?
You don't look like it. You look like a captor. You're definitely a captor.
A captor?
Captor.
Oh. What the fuck is a...
The person who captures someone.
That's not what it's called. A captor? Why am I a kidnapper?
Kidnapper? Because I'm not a kid.
That's so literal.
Sir, it is. When you steal a dog, you're dog napping. It's supposed to change.
That's not true. You can kidnap like an old man.
No, you can't.
You can kidnap a female, yes.
No, you can't.
She was kidnapped and blank.
She was woman napped.
No. You could say kidnap for an adult.
She got nabbed. No.
I don't know.
No, but what were we saying? You fucking completely threw me off track.
I don't know. You know, it's just I'm thinking I think he could come in, but I think we're just gonna be. I don't know.
I honestly don't mind. Come have a seat. Fucking throws your opinion out there, you know? Fucking,
have a bukkake here. What the fuck do we care?
I don't...
Just help Radio Valencia.
I mean, fucking lay down on the couch, feel me, masturbate, come on your belly. I don't give a shit.
There was a joke a comedian had where he looks at someone, he's like, what do you eat for breakfast, man? And then the guy's like, he just says something like eggs or like toast. And he's like, oh, cool. My wife makes me that. Then just moves on for no reason. We need to awkwardly dismiss someone on this pod. We need to just, I don't know.
Right, we need, when the door opens, we need to just both look at him, just straighten him.
Oh, can you knock? Oh, hey.
This mother, man.
In my own house.
What if we just went completely silent, stared?
What? Oh, right there?
Right there. Just fucking look right at him. Don't fucking, why'd you come in?
We should have had a persona. Oh, I see what you're saying. We should have just acted like thieves. Like that we were just stealing equipment.
No, just start grabbing shit and moving around erratically?
I don't know.
Fuck, what should we do?
I think, you know what I mean? I think he was intimidated by the setup of our podcast. Look at this. We got 2 camera setups right here. He just knew, hey, they're making something special right now. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Could this be? Calling. Oh my god. Let's see if I can actually do this, you guys.
Oh my god, what is
this? This is it, boys. Phone on, volume ready, PGM. Hello.
Hello, you're on.
Hello?
With Amir and Luis. Would you like to say anything?
Hold on. If you're calling right now, please call again. This could be the greatest thing ever. I think I just fucked up massively.
Most
call
likely.
Again, please. I'm an idiot. I know what I did wrong. Like a fucking moron, I picked up the phone. That's what I fucking did. If you're calling right now, please pick up the phone.
Oh my goodness.
Please call again. I will fix this. Next time you call, it will be ready for you to answer and all that.
This is literally what you tell women to get them to call you, isn't it?
I don't need them to call me. We do Telegram.
You do Telegram?
What the fuck is you ever seen that? A singing telegram? You ever seen that?
A sing telegram?
If you're calling, please call. I do want to answer whoever just called because I do feel bad about that. I'm like a fucking idiot. I pulled the fucking thing out.
It's we're young, but we're not tech savvy.
I'm such an asshole. I can't believe I did that.
We're somewhere in the middle of a caveman and Well, not a huge fucking laboratory.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're not scientists. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, we stink.
Well, he stinks. I took a shower before this.
I don't know. Let me see what time it is.
Check the time.
19. I don't know.
How much time do we have left with the people?
40 minutes. We have 40 minutes of just lying. We just have to lie about our whole lives and all that. Can you believe that?
Oh, my God. What is there to talk about in my life? I was born and raised in Oakland, California.
Let me ask you, how long do you think it'll take before we just have nothing to talk about, like in general for this show?
In general for this show?
Yeah.
I just think it's once we get to one topic, we get lost into that topic.
I feel so bad. That person that called just fucking didn't. God damn it.
That was our first call of the show, and you ruined it.
And I
Perez.
fucking just hung up on them. Can you believe that?
You're rude.
For no fucking reason.
Oh my God. Imagine if it was just somebody, hey man, shut the fuck up.
Ugh, I feel so bad.
No, man. It was probably a prank caller.
I don't know.
Call us one more time at 1-800 Radio Valencia. No, that's too many digits right
What
there.
is the number? Oh, here
my
we
God.
go.
Oh my God.
All right, let me just get the level set.
I am geeking out right now.
Hello, caller?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you. Can
Okay, cool. Right on, yeah. Sorry, I would have knocked. I wasn't intimidated. I didn't think you were stealing anything. I'm the DJ coming on deck. Normally there's nobody there. I just wanted to come in and set up.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, this is our first podcast in, yeah. What's your name, man?
My name is Ross.
Cool. Yeah, we saw you come in, man. Yeah, you could come in and just, if you're looking to set up stuff.
No. I'm just enjoying listening. I'll come in at like 10 minutes till.
10 minutes, 12?
10 minutes before 10 o'clock, like 9:50.
Yeah, no worries, man. Feel free.
Thank you. I'm enjoying listening. I'll see you guys there. Thank you.
All right, man, no worries.
All right, bye.
Nice. What a twist, isn't it?
That's how much of an asshole I was. I was literally just expecting to be like a heckler. I was expecting to be like someone like, hey, get off the stage. That was we are on Radio Valencia, so there are different shows happening right now. By the way, I don't even know what that audio is going to sound like. Do you realize that?
What do you mean?
I don't know what that show. I don't know what that's going to sound like on the audio feed. Yeah.
Do you not know? Is that we're not? Are we
I connected it to the.
phone?
I don't think that didn't come out on an earphone. So I'm saying like I put it on as much as I couldn't do talk to call. It's the only thing I couldn't do, which is annoying. That didn't light up when I pushed it.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's like I don't. It's weird. It's like
Well, just to let the audience know, the person on the phone, it was the person who knocked.
yeah, it's a plot twist.
A very big plot twist. M. Night Shyamalan's right here blowing me under this table. It's crazy.
When I was a kid, I used to hear these stories. You ever hear those stories of like a babysitter has to babysit a kid, and there's like a clown statue that's like in the house. You've heard of that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then tell the whole story and just really creep him out.
She calls the parents, and then she's like, "Yeah, why do you have a weird clown statue here?" And then the parents are like, "We don't have a clown statue." Blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
Oh no!
my favorite one is this one of like this little girl. She has like this method of staying awake where or going to sleep where whenever she's scared, she puts her hand under her bed and her dog licks her hands like a sign of like comfort.
Oh,
What the fuck's
yes,
comfort? Comfort. And then after that, she feels like the lick and like she's like, all right, I'm safe. And then so she wakes up in the middle of the night, like puts her hand under the dog, licks it, and then she goes to bed, wakes up, blood all over her room. And then she looks at the mirror, and then written in blood, it says humans can lick too. With like her dog's corpse. Just you ever heard this story?
Yes, I've heard this story, and you've been entirely too much on Reddit and iFunny and
No.
4chan.
That's not funny, is it?
I believe so.
I heard that story like when I was in elementary school. That was like a weird story of like, you always hear about like repo men or whatever, like in real life or whatever.
Repo Man?
Yeah, like those people like exchange body parts or whatever.
Yeah. I remember that was a
Exchange
movie.
body parts.
Just fucking come to your house. Hey, I'm sorry, I got to take your kidney, Jack.
Most
you didn't
of
make
it-
the payments.
It really happens though, where it's like, well, it happened on a lower level of like those stories of just people purposely giving you certain like STDs or whatever,
Yeah.
and then them like writing it in lipstick on the mirror, have fun with AIDS or whatever,
Yeah.
have fun with True Life series. No, god damn it, True Life.
True Life series.
I was thinking of fucking True Life. God damn it, do you remember True Life?
True Life. I remember True Life. I think I remember like a lot of True Life I have anxiety, or True Life, my mom's a bitch, or True Life.
Remember, so like I hated True Life because it was too long. I liked the theme song. It was like that, but it was a weird fucking like.
It was just like a little melody on a thing.
Yeah, it was. I remember that. I remember there was a thing of like I want to become a comedian. There was. Yeah.
So here we are going to another open mic.
Yeah,
hopefully we get some time on stage.
If that was done today, it would be so fucking boring.
It would be. Oh,
be like, gotta get up on bacon. I don't know if
we have to pre-sign.
In the next commercial break, I'm getting bumped. Yeah, fucking.
No, I just imagine like when you know how they cut to the person like in the middle of them doing the thing, and then they're like. They're bumping me, they're putting people up before me, even though I pre-signed, so I'm pretty bummed about that, but we're just going to keep going, we're going to keep trying, and then I'm going to get on stage and I'm going to kill it.
Was True Life the kind of show that had like 3 different people on each show?
Yeah, 3 Life.
Yeah,
3 Life.
Okay, it's 3 Life. No, this is how you do a True Life. This is how you do a True Life comedian today. You have, one, you got a guy at his office who thinks he's funny, goes into comedy, right? Mm-hmm. You need that, and it's like, he should be funny.
My friends think I'm awesome.
The second story should be a comedy nerd going up and realizing he's not as good as he thinks. There should be that.
Bill Burr would like my stuff. It's just this audience doesn't understand.
Yeah, something like that. And then we need, like, in the third one, we need a female that sucks.
You mean just a female comedian?
Probably, yeah.
But I'm kidding. I love female comedians.
You know what I'd do? I'd have a soundboard with just the words "true." It would just agree with the soundboard agrees with you. That's what I would have. That's how I would have it. No. Yeah.
True. I was gonna say, I feel like it would be much better. I feel like they could still do True Life.
I don't know.
True Life, my dad's a Donald Trump supporter, and it's just like a dad that's way too involved.
Would True Life have that? Would they have like my dad something?
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. They used to have a couple crazy ones. They used to have one where it's like True Life, I'm pregnant and I'm giving away my child or something. You ever seen that one?
No, I have not seen it.
It's a famous clip of like a mom holding a mom. What the fuck is going on? I'm sounding British sometimes, but fucking
this mom,
this
giving her away a friggin'
Todd and a Sweeney Todd.
And
she's holding her baby and she had just given birth to it, and she has to give it up for adoption because she chose to do that before. And it's pretty messed up. She's looking at the camera. She's like, I regret doing this. This is my acting, by the way. This is me holding a child as though I'm fucking just like, hey. It's almost a little bit DX-ish. Yeah.
You hold it like you're holding a paper plate at a cookout, like just trying to keep it from falling over.
Kinda, yeah. Kind of like I'm holding a beer and I'm trying not to spill it. That's how I hold babies.
That's how you hold baby. Well, know that your baby will not spill on the floor.
I don't know, True Life. I didn't like it. I'm thinking Maid. I fucking hated it. Do you remember Maid?
Maid?
Yeah. Maid was a really dumb show. It was like...
Why does it sound familiar? Explain Maid. Explain the premise.
Too simple. It's just like, I want to be a prom queen and I'm a nerd. And they just kind of do
it.
It was that show, definitely.
And it's like the Beautiful Swan. What was that show?
Beautiful Swan?
The Swan Show. The
Is
one
it called
where
Ugly Duckling?
No. It's the women would go and be like, make me beautiful. And they'd be like, surgery here.
No. It was they do surgery after it? That's kind of funny.
Yes. The something Swan Show, I believe. But it was basically, we'll transform you into the thing you want. And then we'll leave, and then you'll go back to being a regular fucking person.
I was obsessed with the whole VH1 era of, like, just dating show. I'm thinking, like, that was much more what I was into. Like, Flavor of Love, fucking Rock of all that shit.
Yeah. The Flavor of Love. The Flavor of Love started off that trend of just Rock of Love, I Love New York, The Real Chance at Love.
I didn't realize, like,
Daisy Knocks Out Love. A whole bunch of stuff.
I know all Real Chance of Love. Did you ever remember that one?
I remember Real Chance of Love.
Remember Frank the Entertainer? Remember that guy? He was on I Love New York. He lived with his mom, and it was a show about girls. Remember Megan Wants a Millionaire? That one's a pretty interesting one.
That one is just like, yeah, I'm a gold digger.
Yeah, that one was like a guy would come up on the screen and be like, yeah, I'm looking to marry her or whatever, and it would show his net worth on the bottom. I thought that was kind of funny. And then it would also, that show ended because I think someone got murdered. Like, something actually serious happened on that show.
Jesus Christ.
That might have ended it, but I don't know why. Now VH1's just fucking Basketball Wives. Now it's just like, I don't know.
Nah,
I hated
just
that
bitchy
shit.
wives.
Mob Wives sucked too. I didn't even like Mob Wives.
It's just like, do you know who the fuck I am? I'm Sicily Buttafuoco. You better fucking respect me.
They just fucking ran a top 100 lists of shit to like go. I don't know.
I know, and you realize the scariest people in this country, like the mobsters who like legitimately killed and murdered, have the cringiest fucking kids.
Yeah, I don't know why that happens. Yeah,
It's just ridiculous. It's just like
a lot of the big mobsters now, like what's his name? Who was the guy that John Gotti? Sammy the Bull. He snitched, and then it's like he kind of had a cool life after because he snitched, became like in the witness protection, and then he sold meth like while he was in the witness protection, and now he's free again, and now he's like on podcasts. Like the mafia right now is almost like podcasters talking about like shit that happened 30 years ago, but they're talking like real shit. It's almost sad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was going to say, yeah, no, it's just people being, it's just like, yeah, I did the thing. It's whatever's. And then they.
Well, it's still just thinking of like, you ratted out, blah, blah, blah. And but it's like anything on the internet, it's almost, it just becomes, it's like the same thing as like when Lil Yachty goes like on FaceTime chat and it's like the same shit. It's just fucking.
It's just a back and forth with the person and then.
But these are people that fucking shouldn't be on the internet in the first place. Like they're fucking mobsters.
They're mobsters. They should know.
They're just looking at money.
Which is what brings me to my next point. What kind of fucking movie has the mobsters owning time travel?
That's Looper, yeah.
That's the movie Looper you were telling me when we were with Faco.
Yes, we did talk about it on Faco's, but definitely check out Faco's show.
Check out.
And on one of the episodes, we do talk a little bit about Looper, I think.
Just a little bit, we get into it, and it threw me off because I wanted to just stop what everybody was saying to be like, what kind of mafia is this?
So in the movie,
it doesn't seem like the Italian mafia.
Yeah. So
hey, Egghead, the time machine. You gotta fix the wormhole configurator. You fucking mook. I'm like, I don't think that's how it went down.
In the movie. He just explains it. The Joseph Gordon-Levitt in that movie, he's like, the mafia owns time travel. He's like, the time travel is extremely illegal in the future, and the mafia uses it. And that's it. It's pretty simple. It's like, I don't know. The big question is, why wouldn't the government have it? That's probably like the biggest question. But
how common is it that the mafia just has it? Like
they just have, but they rarely ever use it. They only use it in the movie. They only use it if they're gonna whack you. They're going to put you in time travel and have someone from the past shoot you because then the police, like if you died right now, Amir, and the police were looking for you, they'd look for your body, right?
Yeah.
But if you got sent to the past, you wouldn't have a body. Remember that?
Yeah.
So that's how Looper is. Looper is like, if I send you to the past in the first place, then your body's missing. You're just going to be just a guy that's missing. No, you can't be charged for murder, right? So it's like, that's why the mafia uses it. But the best part, I think, that I mentioned before is that they send one person from the future into the past to own the mafia in the past. That's what's cool about that movie. And it's Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber.
Jeff Daniels? Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome. No, he's cool. Fucking,
what was I going to say? It's so fitting that the mafia, with all this technology, uses it so they don't have to dig a fucking hole.
Pretty much.
They don't want to dig the fucking hole. Put them in the time machine. Who gives a shit?
That movie has such forced things as a moment. This is how you ever realize that like you're smarter than the movie, or like that the movie's trying to do something cool, but like you could see through it. Where he's like, there's one where Joseph Gordon-Levitt's like he sees his buddy floating a coin, and he's like, ugh, enough with that TK, and you're like, oh, are they trying to force telekinesis into this movie? And then after he says, oh, here TK, it goes, people have telekinesis in this time. it's like you're like, oh, this is fucking stupid.
Oh my god, just a super like with the TK it maybe would have been up, but just an over explanation.
I'm gonna be honest. I saw Interstellar and I knew that was Matthew McConaughey pushing the books forward in that movie. You ever seen that?
No. What the fuck?
God damn it! All right.
I don't watch any of this shit you watch. It's because I'm purely into comedies, and Interstellar don't sound that funny.
Other than that, I think most twists got me. I'm trying to think of other famous movies. I haven't seen The Sixth Sense just because the movie's so spoiled. But it's like, I don't know, fucking...
What happens at the end?
Of Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
I think Bruce Willis...
Spoiler alert.
No, it's not the ending of The Sixth Sense. It's like it's the twist in the middle.
Twist in the middle?
I See Dead People?
Yes, I know. Everybody.
I know you know, but the ending is like that he redeems himself. Fucking. I'm thinking, what the fuck is another? How the fuck do I not know any twists in movies?
The aliens can't touch water.
Oh, that's Signs. That's not a twist.
It's not. It's kind of a twist.
I thought the twist in the movie was that there were... Oh, no, the twist can't be that there were aliens because it was called fucking Signs. You know what? I'm just a douchebag.
Just a contrarian.
You know what? Fuck you.
What was I going to say?
I just remember a good twist is that...
What's a good twist in a movie?
In Reservoir Dogs, that Tim Roth plays the rat in that movie. That's a pretty good twist. Don't tell me you haven't seen Reservoir Dogs.
I have not watched
Jesus, fuck yeah. How many
whoopee cushions are in that movie?
I don't get you.
You don't get me?
No.
I don't you don't even try. It's because you don't listen, Louis. I try to pour my heart out to you, and you don't listen.
How many fucking Quentin Tarantino movies have you seen?
Django.
You just saw Django.
I seen Django.
Sure enough, it's not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie at all. It's a good movie.
People shit on the Hateful Eight too much.
It's a little long, but it's so good that I don't mind it.
I have a friend. I saw
the black movie's a little long. Get it? All right. Continue. We need that button. We need a button.
We need a button for that. If I was, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with a buddy, and he had no clue who Charles Manson was. So he just thinks. Do you know the movie at all? Like, do you know what happens in the movie?
No, but I know who Charles Manson is.
In the movie, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna spoil it.
Spoil it.
It doesn't sound like you'd enjoy the movie either.
No,
because the movie's like a thing about old Hollywood and all that.
Yeah.
This is why it's funny. At the end of the movie, they beat up Charles Manson didn't do any killing, so it was like they beat up the fucking cult, the Manson family. So at the end of the movie, it's Leonardo DiCaprio and fucking fucking Brad Pitt. They both beat up the Manson family, whoever's in the house originally that's supposed to kill Sharon Tate, and like they just do all that. And then my friend's like, "Damn, that's a good ending." He doesn't know that it actually like happened. That they killed Sharon Tate and all that.
They did more than that.
Yeah.
They
did more than that. Cut podcast.
Look at the camera.
Fucking CSI ending.
No, I went to the Death Museum and I went to the Museum of Death. Or Death Museum? I don't know. It's in L.A. Go check it out.
Wait. I should just, you know what I should do at the museum? I should just put, like, my set list. Like, just insert it somewhere.
Yo.
That sounds like such a fucking tourist trap. The Museum of Death?
The Museum of Death.
We have a Ripley's over here in San Francisco. You know that.
No. Don't compare it to Ripley's.
I love Ripley's, believe it or not.
This guy got a bunch of piercings. No, I'm talking
this guy with his cigarettes in his mouth. Whoa. How was he going to smoke them all?
All right, that is kind of cool.
Fucking.
If I could do that with joints.
Super Jaime.
Super Jaime.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I hate that movie.
Oh my god.
Doug Benson.
First, having to go a month on a tolerance break, that's the hard part.
I'm thinking fucking. Did you pay any money to go to the Death Museum?
Yeah. It's not expensive at all. Like maybe I think $40 maybe, and then it's filled with.
Is Nicole Brown Simpson in the Death Museum?
Nicole Brown Simpson. I want to say OJ's stuff is in there, but it's not like you see pictures of the head almost off or anything. But they do have a bunch of gory stuff. Don't get me wrong.
What's the coolest thing you saw
It's not
there?
for the faint of heart. What was that?
What's the coolest thing you saw at the Death Museum?
Coolest thing? Literally, it was just a video of what I guess they teach people when they're like cleaning out dead bodies. Like, oh, this is how you take out this organ. This is how you take out that organ. This is how you do that. And it was just the most calmest voiceover in the world saying disgusting things. And they show you the whole video of just like an actual body. And that's where I'm like, you can kind of see how people, are just meat.
It's weird how that's normal on YouTube. Have you seen that? There's like videos of like someone fucking around with like human organs that were like donated on YouTube. Completely normal to watch. Like this guy's just like fumbling around. He'll show you like a fucking foot that was like it's formaldehyde, that thing that like they just stick.
Yeah.
So like he'll just show like he'll move a finger and he'll like make a cut that'll show you like the tendon. That's completely normal to watch. I can't watch a fucking video about like Metal Gear Solid without it getting sick. I find that so fucking annoying sometimes.
Have you ever seen? I'm pretty sure you can watch birth videos on YouTube, like ladies crowning and fucking giving birth completely.
Didn't fucking my favorite rapper of all time? Didn't fucking who's the guy that made? Oh, Kevin Gates. Didn't Kevin
MGK?
Gates? Kevin Gates got he showed like a story of like somebody giving birth. Do you remember that?
A story?
Like an Instagram story of like.
Of somebody giving birth?
Yeah, something like that. Someone said, everyone was like, dude, Kevin Gates' story is so disgusting. You know who Kevin Gates is?
I know who Kevin Gates is.
He's my favorite rapper of all time. Like, everything that... I need, like, his quotes on a wall.
You need his quotes on a wall?
Yeah, there's like, an interview he's having where he's talking about, like, yeah, man, I recharged that battery just with my hands. And then the other guy's like, what are you talking about? He's like, may God murder my children. He just said that so nonchalantly, and then academics like looking around. He's like, what the fuck is he talking about? And he's like, look, let me tell you, may God murder my children. This is my favorite thing ever. I need that to be like,
May God murder my children.
May God murder my children should be like a t-shirt.
Before we start the show, that's what we're gonna we'll put our hands together, one on top of the other, and 1, 2, 3. May God murder our children.
That's how we're gonna end every podcast now.
Woo!
That's what we're gonna be doing.
All right. Well, I guess we got the sign off. That's another thing on the checklist.
Yeah. I'm thinking 9:39. That guy's coming in at 9:50. I think we're gonna start doing it. I think we're gonna end it at 9:50.
You're gonna end it at 9.
I think we're gonna end it at 9:50.
But what about the guy?
He'll be coming in at 9:50.
Well, we can still work a little magic while he's sitting
I'm
there.
sure he may want to set up his own stuff though.
All right, fine.
So this is on the spot producing.
On this
Every show will be 1 hour
Freestyle.
and 50 minutes with 5 minutes of me asking, hey, are we still on the air? And another 5 minutes of me being like, hey, the phone, what the fuck?
And also a few minutes of me plugging fake sponsors.
How creepy was that when the fucking phone turned on? Like when the first time.
The first time, I was so scared. I'm like, did we get in trouble? Is it the guy from the station being like, get the fuck off my
Yeah,
radio?
this is Radio Valencia. We're actually not thinking about this show anymore.
No.
That would be perfect. That would be like...
Go ahead and leave before we call the cops. And thank you.
That would be perfect.
That would be nice. It'd be the nicest way we've ever been kicked out of anyway.
We need celebrity phone calls. We're gonna have comedians calling in. I think that's what
Pete
we're gonna-
Davidson, we're asking you to come on the show, or at least drop a pic of that huge ding dong you supposedly have.
I think he's talked about it in other shows that like I remember before he was famous. He always talked about it. He was on Opie and Jim and all that.
Yeah, what? Having a big ding dong?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
It's beyond known now at this point, right?
Yeah, no. At first I was like, I didn't believe it because Ariana Grande is like 5 feet. So
That's an interesting point. Never the once considered that.
Never once considered?
No.
I've heard that's what they do in porn. You know, they try to find the smallest girl, the biggest guy. The proportions look crazy, and then that's what fucking people click on.
Here's a random thing. You have to use condoms now for porn in California.
That's fucking hate this country.
That's a weird fucking thing.
Raw dogging is what this country was built on.
Yeah, I don't know. I find that annoying. I've seen it.
I think I actually remember that being on the thing you have to vote for.
That was on the ballot.
That was on the ballot.
First of all, why'd you vote? Wait, you're voting?
Yeah. Well, I was voting for. If anybody asked, my name is Rick Charleston. I'm from Hayward, and I'm 86 years old.
I swear to God, they're going to be like, my name is Rick Harrison, and I have a pawn. I thought you were Pawn Stars intro.
I do, but let me call my guy first. He knows about identities and stuff.
There was a guy that he used to bring on that show that was like, this item is so genuine, I cannot say the price. That's my thing. It's like, motherfucker, we're on a show called Pawn Stars. Tell us the fucking price of this thing. Tell us the price of the item.
I personally can't tell you. Like, sir, you're his guy.
What's your favorite item they ever brought on that show?
That they ever brought on the show?
Yeah.
Fuck, way to put me on the spot, Perez.
Okay, I'll say mine first. George Washington's lottery ticket.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they have like a lot. They had a lottery ticket of George Washington on the show.
Is that how they voted for president the first time?
No, fucking no, Amir. This country was built on democracy. No,
fucking put it in Abe Lincoln's top hat. Everybody gets a try. Everybody gets.
No, fucking. That's not what happened.
Lottery for what?
They used to have lotteries. Lotteries back then, I think, were more profitable because it was like I saw a video on it. The lottery is the only way you can successfully make money in society without as a politician, without resorting to raising taxes. It's like, it funds itself. It's this thing that, it is you do, obviously there's a jackpot, but it's like, this is what I think about how obviously there's like the Mega Millions now, but you're going against every single state and like that much of a population. A lottery fucking in the 1700s. If you got 10 lottery tickets, there's a good chance you're fucking winning.
That's true.
That's what bugs me about that. How are you not fucking winning back then?
You just keep trying inevitably.
Dude, everyone's kids are dying at like 14. You're fucking good. Like,
that's a weird thing. All right, sure.
I'm just saying, fucking the lifespans of people.
You're right. You're being realistic, and that's what this show is about. We keep it real.
I think I'm getting erotic with that last fact.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Fucking dead children. Really gets the blood.
Name our podcast.
That's the new name. That's also in the running. Anybody wants to comment and vote. But fucking, dude, what were we talking about? God damn it.
I forget. Pawn Stars. What was your favorite item?
Oh, my favorite Pawn Star item. Jesus Christ. I love when they bring in swords because it's a nerd being like, oh my god, yeah, oh my god, this fucking sword. It was from the samurai, and it's never an Asian person that brings in the sword. It's always just some really old white guy.
That's a good fucking point. I never once remember that happening. I've seen them bring a lot of swords in too.
The sword guy, he brings in to be like, can you check this? He's like, yeah, he's Asian. Him I trust. It's the fucking white dude. I'm like, yeah, what war did you fight in specifically?
Let me bring in my sword guy, just like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's the fucking at most fucking resource on the topic.
The Shredder, the fucking this would be excellent for hunting turtles. All right, thanks, Shredder. How much do you think you get for me?
What was the Shredder's fucking motive in the entire show?
To kill the Ninja Turtles.
But for what?
They covered her in ooze.
I know wait, what? And that's how they became fucking turtles. Yeah, well, fucking.
No. Okay, but his ultimate, it was to destroy the turtles. I think he had a.
Was it to beat Master Splinter though?
It was. I think his real target was Master Splinter.
I don't get because he's rich. He has the Foot Clan and all that, but he doesn't have like. Lex Luthor.
A rat trap.
Like, Lex Luthor kind of already beat Superman, like, as a person. Like, he's a self-made guy.
Yeah.
You'd imagine the Shredder, like, why the fuck does he care?
About a giant rat living in the sewer?
And 4 turtles.
I mean, I don't know, man. You can't poke holes in shit.
We need a caller.
We need a... Like, what?
Creator of the Ninja Turtles.
No. I'm sure, like, the Ninja Turtles have been around for so long that legitimately they should have some, like, people that are deep into Ninja Turtle.
Well, it's based on,
lore.
like, a comic book and all that, yeah.
Yeah, it started as a comic book. It used to be more serious,
I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, but now, like, they're actually coming out with another one. I just went to the movies recently. I watched Barbie. And Luis Perez seemed very disappointed.
I'm not gonna.
He seemed very disappointed that I watched Barbie.
Look,
guess what,
watch
Perez?
the video feed that I'm gonna cut fucking 20 hours today.
Oh my god!
Just to see that fucking look. That was pretty bad.
Oh my god!
God
I wore pink. It was for my girl. All right, Jesus. Fuck me for being a good boyfriend.
This is just fucking... We're going to end the podcast on just a sad note like that?
No, anyways, I watched Barbie, but the Ninja Turtles are coming out with a new movie soon. They have another one coming out.
What is it? Wait, what?
It's the Ninja Turtle. I don't know. It's Ninja Turtles, something in the sewers or something.
Oh, wait, you're talking about the Seth Rogen one.
Yes, Seth Rogen is in it.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know? I think John Cena's in it.
I'm just saying, like... Have we? They fucking fail on like 3 reboots in a row, right? It was like Indiana Jones. The last one was like Star Wars. Like
I heard that Indiana Jones flopped. I heard it was not good.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like that movie came out so fucking fast. I didn't even realize that there was even an Indiana Jones happening, and then suddenly just comes out on fucking streaming or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
No, the movie industry has taken a fucking huge hit. There's nothing really to watch. I think they said so far this year, only like 5 comedy movies have come out.
Really? Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
You've heard that?
That was Adam Devine saying that, too.
Who?
I heard it from Adam Devine. He's like that comedian that was on Workaholics.
Yeah.
The thing that he was saying was that, one thing that I always thought was like, you have all these good fucking actors, and they're assigned to these like 10-year and they can't fucking do other good movies, so they have to do these like, they're forced to do all these other movies, and it's like, you could be putting funny shit in comedy. I don't know. They sound like every podcast right now, that conversation.
Hey, man, that's what we're another podcast, but we stick out. You know why?
We stink?
Well, you stop fucking shit. This is what I mean. This guy is he's a contrarian. He's just sad all the time.
Amir has called me pest. I'm a little bit of a glass half empty kind of guy.
Glass half empty.
I will be bitching.
And it's because he drank the first half. He fucking...
There was milk in it. I had to drink it.
There was a shot of fucking whiskey in there also.
I'm looking at the clock right now. It's 9:48. I think at 9:49 we'll end it.
We'll end it.
And then pull on some DJ Otto. It'll be that.
All right. And before we go, at least tell me this. Who's your Mortal Kombat guy before the new Mortal Kombat comes out?
I'm a Kano guy.
You're a Kano?
I'm an asshole, yeah.
Oh my God,
love
what
Kano.
a contrarian! Just
I
like,
play Kano just to prove.
Who
the
plays
same way
Kano?
Everyone plays Kano. I play Kano. I play Kano the same way I play Guile in Street Fighter because he has 2 moves. That's what I like about Guile. Guile only has 2 moves, so if you're good with him, you're a fucking beast, and that's how you do good. All right. Should we actually plug our Instagrams?
Sure, let's plug our
This
Instagram.
is beyond useless, but
Sure.
Luis_Perez406 on Instagram, and then follow me there. Luis Perez on Facebook. Whoa, it's the same fucking. I have 1 video. This is retarded. All right.
Watch the video. It's a good video.
Amir, please share your.
Mine is at Amir26. As it's words, not numbers. It's Amir TWOSIX on Instagram. And yeah, thank you for joining us for our first episode. May many more come.
I'll tell you what. When the next episode, I will definitely be looking less at the live feed, and I think I'll just be more confident. And I now know how to take phone calls. So yeah, that's the end of our show. Thanks again. All right. Fuck
Bye,
off.
everybody.
All right.